And a lawyer and lecturer at the Gimpa Law School, Justice Sai, says that there are enough legal basis to sue the Electoral Commission for its new logo. He says that it has to be established whether the chairperson of the EC, Madam Charlotte Osei, consulted other commissioners before going ahead to adopt the new logo. He spoke to Edward Kwabi on News at 10.
There is a legal issue involved, then the question whether someone may take that issue up will not be a difficult one to answer. The Electoral Commission and the persons who work within it are working within the public law system. And as you may know, the Electoral Commission itself is a constitutional body. Therefore, then the Constitution becomes relevant in the analysis. Quite apart from that, the Electoral Commission also undertakes administrative functions. So therefore, we can say that constitutional law and administrative law may come to play. Usually, we are talking of exercising public power. And once you exercise public power, then we have to question, the limit that is placed on that power. So if you look at Article 296, which talks of exercise of power, or let me say discretionary power, it tells you that discretionary power, or whichever power anyone is exercising, may not be exercised arbitrarily. Now, there are three main yardsticks for measuring the power that a person who holds a public power may exercise. For example, so the first one is substantive one, to do it in the first place. Now, apart from that, so if we agree that indeed, there's a power to do the thing, then we have to ask the next question, were the proper procedures followed? And that is what we generally call the procedural limitation. And then there's also an institutional limitation. So, for example, right now we know that we have a logo. Therefore, it may be necessary to change or alter the logo. So the substantive, power is there, but we have to find out who actually has the power to change the logo. For example, let's agree that it is the EC. Now, if it is the EC, we have to find out whether the EC went through the proper procedures that are allowed by administrative law while exercising that power. The Electoral Commission, as established under Article 43, has 7 members: the chairperson, first deputy, second deputy, and then the president is allowed to appoint 4 other members, making 7. Now, if you look at the structure, you could see that the commissioner and the 2 deputies who are under, they play the executive role, as in they run the commission the day-to-day affairs of the commission. Quite apart from that, then we have the bigger EC body, which is made up of the 7 people I've mentioned, and they take the policy decision. Now, from where I see it, I can actually foresee or imagine that if the EC wants to change its logo, then probably the 7-member body, which is the totality of the committee, must have a say as to how the logo looks and what it means. It's a question that, look, as I can sit down here, you and I can disagree.
Meanwhile, the Electoral Commission has started using the logo, as some reports that TV3 is gathering. Their brochures and some banners have already been printed with the new logo. But it's a debate that is still ongoing, and we're keeping our eyes on that development. We'll bring it to your attention when we do get any new developments.